Hello and welcome to the Cokato Museum's second segment of Behind Exhibit Ropes. We're very excited because for this episode we are going to be featuring one of the Cokato Museum's original exhibits, the log home. My name is Johanna Ellison and I am the Cokato Museum Director and I will be your guide. Swedish immigrant Nels Lantz built the log home around 1865, about 4 years before there was a railroad in Cokato. Lantz's original homestead was just southwest of what would one day become the city of Cokato. In 1940, the log home was moved to Peterson Park to serve as a meeting hall for Boy Scouts and as a warming house for the ice rink. During this time, initials were carved into the logs of the home, which you can still view today. In the summer of 1976, museum staff and volunteers disassembled the log home and moved a section of it into the museum. The home was then filled with artifacts from the pioneer era and is still used today to tell the story of Cokato's early immigrants and pioneers. The 1865 log home was one multi-purpose room, functioning much like today's studio apartments, if they didn't have electricity or indoor plumbing. The heart of the home was a wood-burning stove, which provided heat for the home and for cooking and baking. For example, stove-top Godor irons used heat from the stove to make Godoro, a flat, patterned Norwegian cookie. Many pioneers also made hardtack, a thin bread made of flour, water, and salt that tasted kind of like a wheat cracker. Without the luxury of supplies arriving by train, pioneers like Lantz would heavily rely on homemade goods made from available resources like wood, which was whittled into serving dishes, funnels, and even shoes. Pioneers also repurposed items like turning old clothing into a braided rug. Pioneers like Lantz had a few options when it came to food. They could hunt, buy it from the general store, which may have involved a full day of travel, or they could obtain it from their farm. For example, milk from cows was turned into butter using a butter churn, which was comprised of a lid, plunger, and churn. The newly made butter was then pressed into a butter mold, which gave the butter a pattern on top. After a meal was prepared, it was usually served on a variety of dishware, which was often inherited from family members. If you would like to learn more about the Lantz log home or the items in it, please come and visit us at the Cokato Museum. We would love to see you there. What was the most interesting item that you saw? Do you have any questions? Please leave your comments and questions below, and we will get back to you. If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again.